Let's get this figured out. This world gon' give me whatever I need until I get this vision out. Then they gon' pay me whatever I ask, cause I got it figured out. Family be checking all up on a nigga to see how I'm feeling now. Damn, they love to see a nigga really make a killing now. I put a lock on the game and I hide the code and the keys. I am not playing no games, I really play this shit for keeps. That shit for me.
Madden and college football heads, what's going on? It is your boy, Coach DC, coming back at you today with another video, and got a couple of good questions I'm gonna answer at the end of this video, but it's gonna kind of tie into what I'm talking about, and that is no matter what level you're playing this game at, you have to have consistency of movement in order to be successful at playing this game. It's just I don't care if you're using my methods or somebody else's methods or whatever the case may be, you have to have consistency of movement. It just can't be, unless your receivers are just wide open all the time. And if that's the case, then you're running glitches. No, I'm just kidding. But yeah, and it's like, for me, and especially for the people who have the Mechanics Bible or whatever, or any of my stuff in the past, it's like this is what I teach. And so as you see that nice switch stick right there, it's not just the switch stick, it's being able to take the ball and then go from offense to defense all within. You see how I don't really lose momentum in a lot of situations. And so it's just being able to be smooth with your mechanics. And like when I'm controlling a player, I pretty much should know what's going to happen with that player. Now, the click on and all that other stuff that you see like right there, yeah, that's where, you develop different consistencies with different methods. So again, if you don't have your Mechanics Bible, I would suggest you get one ASAP, because you are missing out on the party right here. It just makes the game fun, and then it makes all parts of the field accessible. You know what I'm saying? You don't, it's like all of it kind of ties in, like your throwing mechanics, your footwork, and then the velocity on the ball, your catching, all of it just ties in. And it's just the knowing part. And that's what, especially the guys who have the Mechanics Bible now, they should be experiencing that part. Like when you catch a pass and you give them that little shoulder shimmy, the little dream shake right there, and then cut it up, and boy Mike Evans out here acting a fool for real. And he's not a fast receiver by any accounts in Ultimate Team. Anybody who plays Ultimate Team knows nobody's really using Mike Evans like that. Not right now. If you are having problems running the ball, man, go old school, man. Start using the crash motion, which is basically when you bring your wide receiver or tight end or whoever you may have who's available into position and, crash them into the line and run. Man, look at that power blocking. Get up, son. Catch him right over there. And the precision, the precision is another thing. It's like consistency of movement that's a part of it, but to have precision when you throw, especially even little tunnel screens like that, that's quickly becoming one of my favorite plays, especially around in the red zone, around the goal line. But it's like, how when you used to catch those passes, the guy would kind of stumble a little bit, and you wouldn't be able to get his momentum back enough for the play to even be effective. And see, so now it's like the game is different. I can take a linebacker now and I can get out to the flats, you know what I'm saying, and cover the running back, even while I'm standing in the gap. Yeah, it's very possible. But it's just all kind of stuff. Especially when it comes to the passing thing. The passing stuff is crazy on this game. I'm telling you, you can be extremely consistent with your passes on this game. Almost to a point where it does look a little suspect from time to time. But my thing is, if that person you're playing, if they know leverage, and I played several guys with the Bible and several guys who don't have the Bible, but they're really good passers, and it's like you can yeah, the amount of precision you can put on your passes in this game is next level, for real. It's something we haven't seen in a long time. All right, first question my guy from Instagram had this morning. He said, man, my running scheme is good, but my running is cheeks. This is his actual words. Yeah, he was saying in the open field, he can't seem to shake these guys loose. He was like, the tackling's too good. No. Before you juke, you got to send the left stick in the opposite direction and then work the juke into, the sequence. Meaning, so it would be like, in that case, it would have been left stick. I was left stick to the right and then juke to the left. If you go back and look at that replay, it'll make sense. And a lot of times, again, you have to learn how to slow your feet on this game. You have to learn, man, you got to get your Bible, dog. Please, I'm telling you. All this, yeah, you will learn all of these methods, and it's about slowing your feet. And once you know how to slow your feet in that short area, like you see right here, like, so you see him just, Jesus, man, he did Saquon wrong. But you see him crash the block, but for some reason he looks at me and then turns his back, and he doesn't know where I am, and then watch what. I almost said something here, but nah, you just see the body lean right there. Pulling the ball close. Man, this game is deep, y'all. Man, y'all are, look, if you're wasting time, and I know the game has some quirks, it has some, if you're playing those kind of people, but man, y'all are missing the boat with this game. It's some stuff in this game. Yeah, it has its problems, but man, it has some stuff in here that just, it makes for a beautiful game if you play it correctly. See, if all y'all just go get, hey man, how about the next 100,000 people go get the Mechanics Bible, and then, it'll solve most of our problems. And then the next 800,000 people who play Madden, until your receiver just runs into you. That's the part of the game that I hate. That right there, that's man. Y'all, they have got to correct that. All right, next question was route combos. All right, again, this is another case where I think people are not using their imaginations with motion. Everybody's kind of relying on the cheat motion stuff. Man, start creating your own stuff with motion. You can get fade routes in some of these twin tight end sets. And then one of my favorite things to do, especially knowing the game is in the state it's in right now, with the man-to-man being either great or terrible, it's no middle ground. I run a lot of like fade post or fade crosser combos. Like, look up here at the top. You see they running each other, and so do the DBs. So I've just learned how to use what the game, does to my own advantage. Yeah, it's a bunch of stuff you could be running, man. Get out that cheat motion stuff. Yeah, it's cool, but like I said, man, it's create your own stuff. It's like I love, this is like one of my little pet plays right here. I bring the tight end across, give him a fade, and to give the inside tight end that zig route, back to the outside. Sometimes I'll return route him to the inside, but it's like just it creates that natural pick. Yeah, if we can even call it that in this game. Everything's a natural pick in this game. But yeah, it just creates that little cross, and at the at that cross, you just have to be paying attention and know which guy is getting open, because chances are on this game, the way the algorithm works, one guy is covered really great, but the other guy is really open. So you just have to just zoom in, lock in on those two guys, and pick the right guy. But it's really, you can create so many different like high-low concepts, like this Texas post fade. That's another one. That was kind of a tight throw, a tight window right there. But again, man, if you got your Mechanics Bible, hey, this is a throw you can make tomorrow. Trust me when I tell you. But you see what I'm saying? You just create that natural high-low, and I probably should have went with the Texas route right there and just caught it and got down or whatever. But yeah, it's just high-low combos, but a lot of it with that fade and the Texas route coming back up underneath. The fade and the post coming up underneath the fade. Yeah, with the Texas route, like underneath that. Man, come on. Yeah, let's get creative out here, man. Y'all know what it is, man. Anyway, man, y'all enjoy the rest of your evening. Be safe out there. It is your boy, Coach. I'm out.